Welcome back to the After Dark podcast hosted by SmartCredit all the way from Miami. Today we have Lamoy with us.
All right.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you for being here. Lamoy, tell me a little bit about yourself, what you do. Tell me everything, please.
Well, Lamoy Patterson, and usually people say I'm the little black guy from Jamaica, fell from a building, break my neck, but I didn't die, right? And what I'm designed to do is pretty much to help people make smart decisions. So when I heard about the Smart Credit event that was happening right now, it was a smart decision to be here so I could get some smart ideas to go back and share with my customers.
I love that. And even though the event is fully in Spanish, you still came, and that tells me a lot about yourself.
Yes.
That's amazing. So tell me a little bit more about what you get from events. I know these events was in Spanish, but did you get some information? Did you get something from it?
Well, at this event, even though I wasn't understanding what people were saying, I could understand the body language, their smile, their energy. The ambience, it was totally different, right? It was a beautiful event in per se. My friend had an earpiece in his ears where he was able to listen to the translation.
I love
and
that.
And I asked him, I said, hey, what did they just say? And he's like, oh, greatness. And I was like, okay, good. Legacy. And I saw this book, which is a very beautiful book.
Thank you.
I will find a way to translate it if you don't have it in English.
I will have it in English very soon.
There you go.
I got you.
All right.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about your business. What do you do?
So the name of my business is Certified Rich Empire, right? I'm also partnered with my friend Malik for his business, The Funding Studio, right? In Certified Rich Empire, we designed in pretty much helping individuals with fixing their credit, helping them to build their company in terms of registering their LLC, structuring it, applying themselves, position themselves to get business funding. So that's what I do pretty much. I coach, I mentor, I guide, and I point people into the right direction, and I make sure that it comes to fruition.
That sounds amazing, and I love how you talk, and I love how you've gotten so far, but I bet that it wasn't that easy from the beginning. Can you tell me a little bit of how it got started and maybe the hard parts of it all?
Well, how it got started is I have a background in web and graphic designing, and I started out assisting people who needed me to help them build their company. I found these specific group of individuals that did credit repair, right? With these individuals, they keep saying, man, you should be in credit repair. I'm like, nah, not interested, right? But
no, thank you.
But eventually, it became where because my customers, some of them, they were failing. And because they were failing, I put myself in a position to where I could learn what they did and then teach them how to be successful. So I wasn't just the guy that was designing for them. I was the guy that was also helping them to use these designs to ensure that they close these sales. Now, when that was happening, they were still losing customers after customers were coming in. So I identified ways of how to keep these customers, and I then eventually woke up one day and was like, man, if I'm teaching people how to be successful at this, why not just do it myself? So I started my company. I started doing credit repair. I got the courses implemented. I did the job in terms of going to the different institutions, getting certified, and learning everything that I need to learn about credit repair itself. And then I applied myself, and it became successful after that.
Wow. So you were teaching people about the business without even ever having the business.
Because when you're in business, it doesn't matter what you sell. You just have to know how to sell. And
1000%.
that's the main key.
And how do you sell?
How do you sell? Pretty much, I go with the 5 steps to a conversation.
Okay.
It never fails. It could be even candy that you're selling. It will work. Your introduction, your short story, your presentation, and close the sale, and your rehash. Introduction, introduce yourself with high energy. Your presentation comes right after your introduction, right? Now, your presentation is pretty much what your business do, what you offer, and you have to make sure that you don't skip the process, because you can't try to close a sale and you never introduce yourself. You can't try to close a sale if you never introduce or present what you're selling.
Wow.
Right? And you cannot ask for referrals if they don't know any of those first 4 steps. So you have to go through the different steps: introduction, short story, presentation, close the sale. Especially with your short story, people have to know who you are. They have to connect with you. And once I learned that, I teach it to other people, and they never fail.
I'm learning so much from you right now. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's amazing information that people charge for. So thank you for being so open with us. So that's honestly, I'm like mind blown by what you just said, and I feel like it's so important. besides teaching people and coaching people and having all your businesses, you have a family, I see.
I do. I brought my beautiful wife here, my daughter,
Gorgeous,
Amoya,
by the way.
right? And that's Amanda Patterson. Amoya, you're going to interview her soon. And they're very beautiful. They support me. And we have
how
a support
do you
system.
manage business life, entrepreneurship life, and family?
Well, I make it into one. My daughter is 7 years old. She already told me she needs to write 300 books before the end of the year. And I'm going to assist her in doing that. We taught her to read from a very young age. She goes to every event. We've been to an event before this earlier, strictly about life insurance. She was in their environment. And me personally, with me being home, she's able to see their environment. My wife is an entrepreneur as well. Everything we do is an entrepreneurial move that we make. So just making breakfast, going to the park, it's business for us, because what we teach ourselves not to do is to work too hard.
Yeah.
We teach ourselves to pretty much work smart. And we work together as a team. My wife is my business partner. My daughter is my business partner.
That is amazing. And goals, honestly,
Yes.
that is fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that, because it is very important to teach kids at a
Yes.
young age.
Especially with your book, which is very attractive. That's what I'm working towards, legacy, legado.
Yeah, legado profesional. The professional legacy.
There you go. It's beautiful.
I love that. Thank you so much for being here. Tell us how we can find you. Tell us your website. Tell us your ads on social media.
Yes, so you can find me on Facebook, Lamoy A. Patterson. On Instagram, Certified Rich Empire. My website is www.certifiedrichempire.com.
Thank you for being here with me. I am so happy that you came. I love your story.
Appreciate
I love
it.
your family. I honestly
Yes.
wish a lot more people and a lot more entrepreneurs would include their families into their businesses.
Exactly.
So you're definitely somebody that I look up to. Thank you
Yes.
for being here.
Appreciate it. Thanks. And one other thing, don't leave God out of anything you do.